Over the past decade, the Golden State Warriors has been among the most successful teams in the sports world, with 3 championships and 6 finals appearances. Right now, the Knicks and Warriors are the most valuable basketball teams in the world, and it's clear to see why. Location is everything, but so is star power and success to a certain degree. And the Warriors' biggest star is no other than the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Since Curry was drafted in 2009, the valuation of the Golden State Warriors has skyrocketed from $335 million to over $5.6 billion, an increase of 1,572%. Winning brings great things, including a lot of money and growth opportunities. And by team's president and chief operating officer, Brandon Schneider, the Warriors are much more than a basketball organization. Disney started as a theme park. The Warriors started as a basketball team. Look at what Disney has become, and look at what the Warriors are becoming, Schneider told CNBC. But things weren't looking that hot in 2010 when the Warriors got acquired by venture capitalists for $450 million. It was deemed wildly excessive for a losing team at the time. Warriors' incredible success over the last 12 years is often credited to the ownership group led by Joe Lacob and Peter Guber, which created a business that is unlike your traditional sports team. How exactly they managed to turn this franchise to one of the most successful in the sports world? 1. They hire based on potential, rather than track record. If you have an idea for a whole new business that doesn't yet exist, there aren't any people to hire that have already done well in that category. As it's brand new, you have to interview and hire them based on their intelligence, experiences, and potential. The Warriors hired a general manager who used to be an agent in Bob Myers, and hired a head coach, Mark Jackson, who had never coached. 2. Mediocre isn't good enough for them. In the startup world, one person can take the company to a certain level, but you may need to bring in someone else who can take it the rest of the way. The Warriors had become relatively successful under Mark Jackson, winning 51 games in a season. Yet they fired him and hired another coach who'd never done it before, Steve Kerr. 3. They adapt based on strengths. Steph Curry is the Warriors' best player. Management brought in Steve Kerr to help develop a complementary team around Curry that played the game on the perimeter. An undersized big man like Draymond Green was rare before the Warriors drafted him in 2012. 4. They stay open to all ideas. Majority owner Joe Lacob prides himself on being open to all ideas and giving everyone a voice. This has seeped its way throughout the organization. After their 2015 NBA championship, Steve Kerr publicly gave credit to video coordinator Nick Aaron, who suggested Andre Iguodala replace Bogut in the lineup after Game 3. The Warriors would go on to win every game in the series thereafter and become NBA champs. After all their success in recent years, an array of teams have tried to be more like the Warriors on the court and in the front office. But it's going to be hard to replicate such an innovative club. As we noted, the Warriors are valued at $5.6 billion, which is up from $3.5 billion before the pandemic. They are projected to eclipse $700 million in revenue this year and could soon pass the New York Knicks as the most valuable NBA franchise. They moved into the $1.4 billion Chase Center in San Francisco 2 years ago, and have since monetized the surrounding real estate and maintained a tenant and equity partner in Uber. The Warriors' $20 million patch deal with Rakuten expires in 2023. It's unclear if the Warriors are seeking a renewal, but given that the Brooklyn Nets have a league-high $30 million deal for its patch with Webull, it's safe to assume the Warriors will get more than that. The club has a new cash stream in the recently launched Golden State Entertainment, which will create in-house content in a partnership with Mandalay Entertainment. Most importantly, Golden State Entertainment aligns the Warriors with future licensing revenue from streaming giants like Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and more. In February, the Warriors launched Suite Exchange, a ticket exchange platform for luxury suites inside the Chase Center. It leverages blockchain technology and allows the team to capture data and transaction fees. The team has also surpassed $2 million in NFT sales and agreed to a $10 million global sponsorship deal with FTX. As long as the Warriors stay creative, keep basketball as the main focus, and continue to innovate, there is no end in sight for their growth. Tell us in the comments, how do you see the Warriors go on post-Steph, Clay, Green era? And if you enjoy this video, hit the like button, share and subscribe. For more basketball content, subscribe to our other channels, Free Dawkins and Vintage Dawkins, and follow us on social media.